So we're here at the shop with Move Chiropractic and Golden Spine Chiropractic, and you missed it earlier because they were both trying to share the same set of headphones. So we're here with David and Alex. David's with Move. Alex is with Golden Spine. Y'all kind of do the same thing. Yeah. So
Yep.
Is there tension here?
No.
Okay. Just
No tension. Yeah. You
What
know,
do they say? Rising tide raises all ships. Something like that.
yeah, that sounds good.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded good.
No, it's good. We had a chat with stuff, and we have similar things that we do, but there's a lot of people in Angier, and we're here to just help everybody in Angier get feeling better and not hurting and improving and all that, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So I've been here about 2.5 years. When did you get here?
So I opened up in this February in 2024. I've been practicing chiropractic for about 7 years now. So I've been in the game for a little bit, but kind of doing my own thing right now. So yeah, but it's been pretty good though. So
Good deal.
yeah,
Good deal. So I've been here, like I said, about 2.5 years. I came from South Dakota. Good old frozen tundra in the winter.
Oh man, I told everybody you were from Minnesota.
Minnesota, that's where I went to school. It's all the same thing in my mind. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, all the same thing. I'd include Iowa in there, but we don't like that. So I practiced probably about 3 years in South Dakota after grad school, and then moved here in 2021, July of 2021, and kind of set up shop here. It is not what I expected though. When I got here, there was no commercial space available, and Addison knows part of this story. Well, I started out doing mobile chiropractic stuff where I was doing house calls, and it was okay. And then I was working with a digital media guy who told me there was a CrossFit gym opening in Angier, and in my mind, that didn't make any sense at all. I'm like, a CrossFit gym in Angier? Like, okay. Well, we went in there and met him at 6 o'clock in the morning for a free workout, and me,
Nice.
all of 130 pounds, walks in there, and a couple of big army guys in there. And we did a free workout, and I'm like, hey, so I see you've got this little closet of a room over here. Would you mind if I set up a table in here? And he was for it. It's been great. And ever since then, it's been gravy. We hit it off real well. And fast forward 2.5 years, here we are. So we're doing well.
CrossFitters love their chiropractic.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, and now we've got some big work going on in there right now where we've got a wall up. So I'm technically not in the CrossFit Angier gym anymore. I'm next to it.
Okay.
But Jason's wife is also in there. She's a nurse practitioner. Small unintended plug for that. But
Yeah.
she does a lot of aesthetic stuff, Botox, fillers, that kind of stuff, hormones, pellets.
Some of that.
I think Jason is trying to make the space a little more business professional for her.
Nice.
And I get to reap the benefits of that as well. So it's going well.
yeah. All right, so Alex,
Yep.
you just moved into Angier, right?
Well, I've been actually living in Angier for 2 years, a little over 2 years now, but I just, as far as opening up my business, that's the brand new thing. So, which is Golden Spine Chiropractic and Share Suites. I'm in downtown Angier. Yeah, it's a lot of good businesses in there. A lot of hairstylists, massage therapy, esthetician, and me. So you get your hair done, your spine fixed, and your nails done too, all at the same time.
One-stop
Literally all
shop.
at the same time.
If you need to get that done, Addison, then you need to get that.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's been a nice location. I live 3 minutes away from my house. I mean, it's fantastic.
It is nice living local. I live 2 blocks down myself. So,
Yeah. So, but yeah, I just love helping people. I love getting people out of pain. I love getting people not only just out of pain, but just getting them functioning better and getting them moving better and realizing what their potential is, as far as that goes. So.
Very nice, very nice. So what does a typical visit look like for you?
So a typical visit, so initially I start off with doing an exam just to make sure everything is safe and everything's good for me to do as far as the procedures and everything I need to perform. After we get done with that, then I will do a combination of usually some sort of muscle work and also adjustments as well. So muscle work will be anything with my hands, so releasing tight muscles, trigger points, and things like that.
Deep tissue stuff?
Somewhat, yeah. Some deep tissue-ish type stuff. Some things called like Graston therapy, which is basically a handheld tool to basically help. It's like muscle scraping. I don't know if you've ever heard or seen that before.
I haven't.
Yeah, so I do some muscle scraping just to help reduce some adhesions and tightness in the muscles, get them functioning better. Really anything I can do to help reduce inflammation initially is the biggest thing. Once I reduce inflammation, then I'm able to kind of get in there a little bit more, get the adjustments flowing a little bit better. I have a couple different adjusting techniques and styles that I like to use depending on the person. Every visit can be a little different. I can do more muscle work on one visit, more adjusting on other visits. It really depends on what everybody needs. So I'm kind of there for the problem and the person that's in front of me, and that's really all that matters.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta take care of the customers and do it right. David, what's a typical visit look like for you, man?
So my average visit, about 30 minutes. I have options for shorter ones. Nobody likes those. By far, most popular is a 30-minute visit. But I combine a handful of different things. I do dry needling, occasionally cupping, if I get somebody that's specifically requested. Otherwise,
You need to clarify that.
cupping.
Yeah, what is cupping?
So cupping is, those little suction cups that people use and they put them on the skin. It
Oh,
causes
yeah.
those circle bruises. That.
Just wanted to make sure.
And then I also do some scraping. I can't technically call it Graston because I'm not certified
No.
any longer. But either way, it's the same thing. Overall, my entire goal is essentially the same thing. We want to promote vasodilation, improve circulation. More blood brings nutrients into the area, helps those tight muscles kind of relax a little bit. And my train just departed, and I'm still here. I was going somewhere with that. Let's see. You want to edit this part out later?
Yeah, I can do that.
No, it'll be all right. So the average visit is about 30 minutes, and I hit a wall.
Hey, that happens. That happens.
Man, I'm normally really good at rambling, too. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Man. Okay. So yeah, between dry needling, scraping, cupping, otherwise my thumbs. My thumbs are almost always my go-to thing. Do a lot of trigger point work, a lot of stretching, a lot of mobility stuff. And I would say my overall goal for most people is that immediate pain reduction so they can move. Get them back to doing whatever they want to do. Whether it's CrossFit, walking, running, jumping, skydiving, bungee jumping, whatever it may be.
10-4. Now, I have had the pleasure of going to David. Alex, I have not given you a shot yet because I played a game of golf and I could not move my neck when I woke up the next morning. Yeah, it works. So, and that's for both of these gentlemen. I'm not plugging David over Alex or anything like that. I just know it works. I do have one story, though, because I went in to see David and he's sitting there working on my back, asking me about the podcast thing, and this is what lets you know he's from out in the Dakotas, because he's working on my back, and he's just like, yeah, me and Alex were talking about doing a podcast. Are we thinking we're going to be doing a little tradesies here? So, yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while I get caught on those and the opes. I get caught
Opes?
on ope all the time. Or
Okay.
let me scoot by you real quick here. Squeeze behind you.
Yeah,
Get
squeeze
that all
by-
the time too.
Okay.
I never. What's his name? Charlie Barron's. The Midwestern. He's always making fun of Midwestern guys. I think he's either from Michigan or Wisconsin. I never realized that was really specific to the Midwest. I really just thought everybody talked like that, but they don't.
Welcome to Angier. Welcome to Angier. I've told that story a few times. My bad. I said you're from Minnesota, but
That's close enough.
yeah.
It's all the same
I
O's.
feel like it's the same thing.
It's all the same O's. Minnesota, South Dakota. It's all the
Oda.
same. Oda.
A lot of Odas out there. But okay, so insurance is both of y'all's demon. Who wants to take this one first?
We'll let Alex do that one first. Oh, I didn't break it, did I?
No, you didn't break it.
So as far as insurance goes, insurance is a tricky thing. So problem with insurance is that a lot of insurances kind of tell us what we can or cannot do as far as treatment protocols go and everything like that, how many visits we can see for and things like that. And essentially, you might need something more. And if we can't do that for you, then we're not giving you the best care that you deserve. But, essentially, right, David?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I have a few things I could add to that are probably not as eloquent as you put them. Because, when I was in South Dakota, we handled insurance, and I had about 3.5 years of that, and it drove me bonkers. And my view on it is it's literally some guy sitting at a desk, has no idea anything about you, and he can click a button on his computer and be like, you don't need that. And we're not going to cover that. So then you end up with a surprise bill. It could be 6 months later. You're like, I thought this was long gone. No. So your insurance didn't cover that. So now you have to pay more. And that's one of the biggest reasons I don't take insurance. Everything is much more straightforward. There is no surprise billing at the end. All of my prices are transparent. What you see is what you pay. And pretty much anything I can do in that 30 minutes is fair game. I don't have to worry about if somebody in Ohio deems that medically necessary. So I can still do that. It gives me a lot more freedom. I can treat every person as an individual rather than insurance saying that you need this specific thing because of this specific thing. And even if they do approve that specific treatment, if I don't put a specific medical code on there, or I don't put this specific modifier on a code, they're like, no, we're not paying that. We're gonna send it back to you, and then I have to either fix it or adjust it and send it back. And it turns into this back and forth thing for months when it could literally be taken care of right there. This is what you get, this is what you pay, boom, done.
And it doesn't mess with your customers' insurance rates or anything like that. So
Nope, not at all.
that's always good. We're going to go do some self-plugs. Alex, you want to step up here?
Yeah, so at Golden Spine Chiropractic, if you are interested in chiropractic care and help out with that, with various things, neck pain, low back pain, shoulder. I mean, I do all sorts of stuff. TMJ pain as well. It's not
Too
always
much juice?
Yeah, you know, well, too much Addison juice.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, my bad. My bad. Now, what is TMJ?
TMJ, so your jaw.
Okay.
Yep. So people have jaw pain, people that clench your teeth at night and stuff like that. Everybody's
and popping.
clicking, popping. Yeah, I mean all sorts of stuff, and that can cause headaches, migraines, all sorts of stuff. So
Okay.
yeah. So there's just some couple things that I do treat. But yeah, if you're interested in looking into getting those treated or getting a second opinion about stuff, you can see me at Golden Spine Chiropractic over at Share Suites in downtown Angier. You can always call or text me at 919-980-9693. You can also go to my website, goldenspinechiro.com. You can schedule an appointment, or if you want to send me an email or something, you can always get in touch with me that way. If you have any questions, I'm free to answer them. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. And now we're going to move over to David, Move Chiropractic.
All right. David, Move Chiropractic. Best way to get a hold of me at any given time, send me a text message. My number is 919-355-3587. If you call me, the software that I use will send you an automated response that has a link to my online scheduling. So that's the easiest way to do that. If you do have any questions, though, you can text me. I respond between patient visits. I will never interrupt a patient visit to answer my phone. Oh, this random thought here. If you are having TMJ trouble, I don't particularly like to treat it. Not to say I'm not good at it. It's just not my thing. So if you have those issues, go see Alex. Otherwise, I'm located right next to the CrossFit Angier gym. I have a Facebook, a little bit of Instagram and TikTok that I don't really use. But otherwise, best way to get a hold of me, text message. I'm a millennial. I don't like to answer my phone. So
Understood. But hopefully both of these gentlemen will be joining the shop community space co-working, which is going to be the ribbon cutting on the 25th. If you want to come and check it out, RSVP on our website, www.theshopspace.us, not .com, .us. There's a link there. You can fill it out because we want to feed y'all, and we need to know how many people are coming so we can get you fed.
you.
What kind of food you
I don't know. My wife is actually, you might get some of my wife's food, which is,
Then you know it's good.
yeah.
Is she the cook or you the cook?
We go back and forth.
Okay.
She has her specialties and I have my specialties. But yeah, you might get some Mindy food if you RSVP. And yeah, well, thank you, David. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
Move and Golden Spine Chiropractic Services here in Angier. They'll fix your neck. Alex will get in your mouth, figuratively. I'll edit that out. But,
Or literally in your mouth.
literally.
What is that, the Rosenmuller? You ever use that?
No.
I've never used that.
No.
What is it?
So there's a technique called a Rosenmuller. It's for like ear infection type stuff. You get plugged ears. I think I've only done it once in grad school. There's the beauty of grad school. Everybody was somebody's first guinea pig at some point. And with this particular technique, so the ear drains into the back of the throat. And there is a tube at the very back of your throat. You can stick your finger all the way back there and give it a little flick. And it causes that spasm in that eustachian tube to open up and the ears drain. Like I said, I've only done it once in grad school.
Right down your throat?
Yep. You can't taste it. It's behind your tongue. You'll be all right. I've never used it. It's one of those techniques that we learn where I'm like, this is never going to be useful.
Who came up with that?
Probably some guy named Rosenmuller.
Rosenmuller, yeah.
I have another technique I put on that list, but I'm not going to bring it up.
Yeah. I don't know what he's referring to,
It-
but after that last one, I think
You
we're
don't
just
wanna
going to
know.
let it go.
You don't want to know.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. The Shop Podcast in Angier. Come see us, 25 South Broad Street East. And we'd love to help y'all build your business. I still don't have a closing line yet, so feel free to,
I was going to throw in like a Looney Tunes thing on there, but I can't do the little stutter that Porky Pig does.
Did
There you go.
There we go.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, we'll leave Porky out of this. Bye, y'all.